Okay, so this is a review of the Incase Origami Workstation for iPad 2 and the original iPad, and it's designed to work with Apple wireless keyboard. So I have the iPad 2 and I have a smart cover, and so the stand that I have, that the smart cover transforms into, is a great asset. But to me, I saw this on the Incase website, and I thought it may be a cool accessory in terms of protecting the Apple keyboard. I purchased it last summer to use with my original iPad, and actually wound up not using it as much as I thought, but I did make the purchase and wanted to keep it protected. So this is kind of the look from the outside. You'll see the small Incase logo here. It's kind of a plasticky feel. It reminds me if you've ever held a spec dust jacket, the inside plastic, some of the cradles that they put in some of the cases where you put your iPad in, it feels like that. It's a little bit smoother. So, again, you can see that the keyboard's in from this side. Here is kind of the front view on the side. Now, on the front, this comes into play. This is probably the biggest weakness for me, is that it lifts up a little bit, and I can imagine it doing over time because you're bending these pieces back to form the workstation. I didn't see a lot of reviews on this yet on Best Buy. I didn't see any reviews, and this is where I actually purchased it from. On the Apple Store, there are complaints about the Velcro tabs that are here, for example, in here, and then on each one of these little tabs. They're double-sided. I've used it a couple times. I don't know that would be that much of a problem, but it would be something to be aware of. Now, this case was $29.99 at Best Buy. What you do to kind of put it into the workstation mode is you just kind of fold it back and then attach the Velcro. And once you do that, it's pretty straightforward actually. It'll kind of look like this. The back will look like this, and then you're ready to place the keyboard inside it. Now, one thing that I will say is that the keyboard does not move, and the stand is very sturdy. So once in, it's in, and I don't think there's any fear of tipping it over. So here is the iPad. So horizontally, it works fine. You can tap it, it's not going to go anywhere. And then vertically, it's the same. Tap it, it's not going to go anywhere. So as far as using the keyboard and using this as a workstation like it describes, it's pretty sturdy. Now, if you actually have the smart cover, I don't really know that there's a real need for you to go out and purchase this. Again, it's $30 for $29.99. And if you're using it like I was thinking about using it for a case to utilize or protect the keyboard in case you were going to take this with you, put it in your bag, I'm not so sure this is the best, because again, you've got this open area here where pens, papers, whatever could get into there, could scratch. And then here, I do think this is going to become an issue over time. Even though that you have this strap and it kind of holds things down, there's nothing to really prevent the center from popping up. So it really depends on what you're going to use it for, but based upon my usage, it's not exactly the one that I'm going to go with at this time.